There's one thing Marvel Snap players have been requesting for years, and I'm happy to report it's here. This is Draft. Oh my god, a buffed Deadpool. You can't script this insane of a result, dude. Ooh, what do we want to augment? On reveal goes off twice. Oh! That sequencing, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, Tombstone, you're a baller. Marvel Snap's Draft is a new limited time game mode where you're going to be building a brand new, totally unique deck from scratch every single time. And the cool thing is, you get to break the rules of Marvel Snap a little bit. You want 2 Deadpools in your deck? You can absolutely do that. You're going to see that in this video, in fact. There are also augments in Draft. They are basically special abilities you can give as a bonus to specific cards in your deck. So every single time you hop into a draft, it's going to look different. You're going to have a unique deck, and you're going to be facing off with some unpredictable stuff from your opponents as well. And Marvel Snap was kind enough to sponsor this video to give me an early look at this new limited time game mode. So, you know, between the arrival of Draft, which is probably the most anticipated thing Marvel Snap has ever had, and the really cool login rewards available right now where you can actually just get some free decks throughout the next few weeks, it seems like a really, really good time to hop back into Marvel Snap and check everything out. So I guess to get into the details on Draft and how it works, I'm going to walk you through this. So you'll begin with a small starter bundle of 3 cards that kind of set the anchor or theme for your deck. You know, you might get Destroy or Move or Ramp or Ongoing, and that'll give you a little bit of a guidance and a foundation to make your future choices. Then you're going to select cards one by one through your first 10 cards from 3 choices each pick. You can get multiples, as I mentioned, which can get kind of crazy and can create some really cool opportunities for your deck as well. And then we can talk a little bit about augments. These are those special abilities that cards can either come with, or you can later apply to cards as well that can dramatically increase their power level. There's stuff like maneuverable, where you can just move a card once, like a Nightcrawler. Don't sleep on that, by the way. That can be great in any deck. You can actually give that to something like a Captain Carter, for instance, and make a crazy play by moving your Captain Carter into a surprise location and catching people off guard, right? There's some really cool stuff there. Don't sleep on Superstar. This makes sure a card will always start in your opening hand. So if you have some really key like combo piece or something you really have to find because it's so high powered, Superstar can allow you to do that. Or what about Wakandan Tech? On reveal, double this card's power. Imagine giving that crazy Black Panther ability to a card that already has really high base power, right? That can be an obscene, just, you know, lane winner all by itself in essence. But that's just a few examples of many, many, many different augments that you're going to encounter in Draft. You're also going to encounter cards that have sometimes like decreased costs and increased stats, which can add some extra layers to your decision making too. It's like, would I rather take something that's maybe a little bit less synergistic because it has these awesome bonuses, or I want to play perfectly to my synergy even if the card itself might not be buffed in a compelling way. So after you make all your choices, you're going to hop into games. Your goal is going to be to win 5 games before you lose 2 games. If you lose 2 games, your run is going to end. If you win 5 games, you've made it to the end. You've reached the maximum prizes. There are also some respawn tokens you can use once per run. If you feel like you need a second chance, you think your deck's awesome, you can unload that respawn token to get 1 more life added, basically, which, you know, don't use your respawn tokens, by the way, on bad decks. If you're really, really struggling, you're losing early, don't waste that. Save it for a good deck that seems like it has real potential to get to the end. I want people to be really careful with those respawn tokens. You'll also need tickets to start a new draft run. You're going to start off with some tickets for free, but then you can also get additional tickets unlocked in various ways and just on a timer or via gold as well. You'll also get a ticket if you hit that 5-win mark. So if you're really good and you're hitting 5 wins consistently, you know, you could basically play forever without needing to get any additional tickets. I don't think that's going to be possible for everybody. I'm hoping hoping that's possible for me, but I don't really know. There's also, you know, a reward track and a shop where you can spend the bits that you'll earn while playing. That's the currency for draft. So all that said, I think really the best way to see how this works is to play. So number one, you can just go play draft yourself, experience it firsthand, but also I've got a little preview video here since I got to play draft early. I got a super fun deck in this one that has some crazy powerful synergies and surprises that sometimes even surprise me, as you're about to see. All right, here we go. It's draft time. Choose a starter deck. We've got Swarm. That includes, it looks like Angela, Agent 13, and Bishop. So just playing a bunch of spammy small stuff. We got Boost, like a power boosting deck. I do love me some Lasher. That's going to be hard to resist. And then Destroy with some big Deadpool stuff. I'm actually going to take Boost, even though I think Destroy might be better also. Oh, this is purple, though. This is purple. It shows our curve up here. That's a nice little tip. I'm gonna go, I guess we'll play Destroy. That actually, I don't know. Deadpool's a great build around. There's some great ways to support Deadpool, so I think it actually makes a ton of sense. Elixir here, reviving a card. Like, that's kind of cool, but actually not that big of a Deadpool support. I think I actually prefer Nico here. Power boost, Destroy draw 2 in particular could be crazy. If you get the double on reveal on that or something, that could be nuts. Head pool, yeah, let's get another head pool. Now, one thing we're gonna, or not another, but another Destroy target. One thing we're gonna need to be mindful of throughout this draft process is choosing a balance between, oh my god, a buffed Deadpool, the legendary buffed Lady Bullseye, but that's not gonna be good for us. Muse is also insane, but a 1/3 Deadpool, like starting at a 1/3 seems impossible to resist. Anyway, I was going to say we need a balance between cards to destroy and cards that destroy. I think that's going to be a really, really important balance. Grandmaster could actually give us more ways to destroy stuff, right? In case we don't get enough. Because I've already got Headpool, Deadpool to destroy. I'm actually going to take the Grandmaster here. I think that's some sneaky plays. Surprise factor could also be a bonus. Kid Omega, yeah, that's another destroyer. That's definitely good for big Deadpools too, so that's a great choice, no doubt there. Common picks here. Oh, but we got tag in. When one of your cards is destroyed, this replaces it from your hand or deck, which is really powerful. And then quick draw Wolverine, that's not as useful, I would argue. And then, you know, Mentor Iron Fist, we just don't need this at all. I mean, Mentor is cool. If that hit like Deadpool, that'd be insane, but we just don't need it. I think it's got to be Bucky here. It's getting kind of the angel effect with the tag in, which is a nice bonus. Wow. A 3/5 Doom 2099. Man. I think you just take Aranya Regeneration because it's like, obviously this could buff a Deadpool. This is cool because none of these are really destroy cards when you look at them at first glance, right? None of these have anything to do with destroy. Like Lockjaw in particular is, I think, really, really bad for us. One cost Lockjaw is cool and everything, but just like we just don't need it. Doom, we just don't have a high enough curve for, right? Like there's no way Doom 2099 makes sense. But Aranya, despite not being a destroy card, because of her modifier here, this bonus of regeneration, right? This turns her into a destroy card. Plus her buff is also just good for Deadpools as well. So in a weird way, Aranya fitting into the destroy deck, even though she's not a destroy card, is a pretty cool bonus. Now, I will say right now, our curve is crazy low, but, you know, with the adding the head pool and the Deadpool back to hand, hopefully we can still fill in the gaps a little bit, right, when it comes to energy expenditure and make things all right. I think it'll work out okay. All right, here we go. Let's see, Deadpool early, can't complain about that. Certainly, we would, I guess, prefer obviously to have the bigger Deadpool, but this one's totally fine. We can make it work. Do we go ahead and do a tombstone, actually? Central Park might ruin my tombstone! No! God, a Carnage right would be completely nuts. Let's just hit the Deadpool. We're just geniuses here. Destroying the squirrel doesn't actually help us right now. We didn't have like that Muse, for instance. We don't have like a... Oh, never mind. It does help us. Bucky Barnes over there now. That's actually kind of nice, but we can't play our Deadpools. We did hit the Deadpool. What a snipe. That Rhino has Oh, Mintor with the +5 to their top deck now is actually kind of nuts. Wow, if we could snipe this Deadpool pizza slice. Oh, that would be so sick. I think we gotta sit on the Nico. Maybe we even just play Kid Omega here too. I really need to find that Carnage, right? We were talking about that balance. I don't know if I have enough destroyers right now. Because like Kid Omega and Nico are both preemptive destroyers, not like post-play destroyers, which really changes the pace. Are we gonna miss? We got him. Okay, nice. So the 1-4 Deadpool, the 1-2 Deadpool. This Deadpool we can destroy if needed. Dazzler was already boosted, but that's fine. Pizza Slice, no big deal here. Opponent's deck does seem like the Swarm build, right? Dazzler, Rhino. Oh, Carnage is so good! Oh, we could even get the copy of Carnage added to hand. But I guess you'd rather have your big Deadpool, so you probably just trail this. The problem is we're going to have to lock in mid. That said, Kid Omega can still get some points here, so it's actually not that big a deal. So next turn you play a 1-8 Deadpool, you destroy it with Kid Omega. I think a copy gets added to hand still, right? I think it works that way. The problem is really like I just can't get points left. In a weird way, adding Carnage to hand also could have been pretty nice. Because you get the Bucky left that way, and it's still a big Carnage. I don't know, maybe I'm too over-indexed on the Deadpools right now. Because I'm trying to think about my deck list and like what other destroy effects I even have right now, right? I mean, the Kid Omega's probably just going to be enough to win anyway. So it maybe doesn't matter, but Hellfire Club is really limiting me. And then, like, can I still win mid? And, like, what is the opponent cooking with here? That Elsa, man. Holy moly, that is a big Elsa. I feel like we're cooked mid. I just don't see us winning mid now. I don't see how 8 points is. Let's go 16. I think it gains 16, actually. Oh, yeah, it does. I forgot that's how it works. Yes. Okay, that actually should hold then. I trust that to hold. And then, of course, I guess we just have to dump these crazy Deadpools, right? Which is overkill. 14, I mean, they are... Oh, God, how big is it? How big is it? It is going to be Elsa buffed. It's really... Oh, yeah! So close. Thank God they didn't have 2 more cards here. That Sebastian Shaw is crazy. You got the Rhino boost, the Elsa boost. That was nuts. Really, really just cutting it close. I think we should have gone for the Carnage that we had to play left. That said, they were so big left. I don't know. I'm not actually sure it would have helped. It might have been too late. So there's our first win. Now we get to add a new card to deck. Captain Carter with Superstar. I just don't think we need that, right? It's cool, but we just don't need it. Moon Girl, we don't need tag in. I think you just got to take... I think you've got to take Venom. And in fact, this is going to shuffle a copy of Venom, so it's kind of a 2-for-1 on extra destroyers. In some ways, I think that's a risky bonus to take on your cards because... it does dilute your deck, right? Like, it makes it harder, for instance, for me to find that 1-3 Deadpool now. So I think we have to be careful with that augment. Like, that's going to be... I don't know. Like, it's shaky, right? It's probably fine. It's not the end of the world ever, but it's just... you got to be careful, I think. So, Deadpool Bucky is a good opener. Wish it was the big Deadpool, but... it's cool having just 2 Deadpools in your deck. Like, that's already cool, right? That's actually pretty sweet. Is that like a... yeah, it's a Venom. Okay, sure. Stacking Venoms is actually really nice, right? That's quite good. We're not in a rush right now. Like, Kid Omega on a Venom could be pretty sweet if we, you know... well, we are kind of in a rush, I guess, because you want Deadpool to scale faster, but not the craziest rush anyway, let's say. Opponent is also a oh, Muse is a great card to copy. A great card to copy. Let's go ahead and do 1 Venom. Yeah, it's early, but it's okay. Next turn is gonna be like maybe Nico Muse, maybe Kid Omega, Nico Deadpool. I'm just thinking about, like, you know, honestly, Deadpool Venom mid's not the craziest thing ever, but you want to destroy cards in more spots so that Muse is well supported. So I'd prefer to go somewhere else if I could. And I don't really benefit... oh, Nico Destroy is the dream! Hello. You really want to play Kid Omega left here, but it's... maybe you don't really care about late GP that much because you're already drawing 2 anyway, right? You're gonna have a card of 6 hands. Yeah, a hand of 6 cards, right? So I think it's actually fine. Or actually 7 because Deadpool 2 is in hand. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're not drawing a card this turn anyway. Aranya, you do kind of want to get down next turn. Muse can wait. The Venoms can kind of wait. I have 3 Venoms this game, which is so sick. Oh, Weapon X is fun. I wonder if they have a Killmonger, and that's something we need to worry about with our Deadpool, right? We sort of want to go Kid Omega Deadpool this turn, I guess, too. Oh my god, so many Deadpools. Carnage is actually great now, too. If you go Kid Omega here, if you hit this Deadpool, he gains +8. You go like this. This leaves you with a final turn of like Deadpool, Muse, Aranya. You could go Carnage, Aranya, I guess, as well. She also, though, does actually want to just get destroyed. I'm forgetting. Like, that regeneration augment's perfect, actually. Now, let's do this. This is better, right? This gives the Aranya that bonus, and, I mean, that regen's so good on that. Man, that's cool. There's that Muse. I forgot Muse has an augment. His ongoing effect applies an additional time? Good lord! Oh, I didn't even see it! I wasn't even thinking my copy was also gonna have it. Oh, that is so sick. That makes them potentially crazy strong left, assuming they actually destroy anything here. That's gonna be the question. Like, do they have a Killmonger to come in and clean up here, right? Dude, Grandmaster Venom is so sick, but I don't think it's needed, right? Like, it would be so cool if you had like a null or something. I guess we just go Muse to Muse then. You know, like that should match because we're already ahead. They're not going to be eating their Bucky Barnes or anything. And then I guess you just dump Deadpools, right? And I think... I mean, I'm just so far ahead. I don't even, you know, it doesn't look like anything's really that important here. I think you actually play this Deadpool left to be extra careful because you're really strong mid, you're really strong left. Then I mean, we've had a destroy everywhere, right? Oh, actually we haven't had a destroy left now that I think about it. So maybe we don't go at the Muse now that I think about it. You know, maybe you don't. Okay, I'm getting too all up in my head right now. I think maybe you don't go Muse there, you go Muse right to match Weapon X. Yeah, I think this is better. Like, I don't think we ever had a destroy left. Kid Omega doesn't count as being a destroy left because he destroyed the card. Did he destroy it left? Oh god, I can't remember now. I don't know. This is fine, right? Like, isolating 2 spots is still gonna be a great play. Yeah, he's only got... Oh my god, no, I forgot about Killmonger threat. Oh god. We're fine. No, we're not fine. Oh, we're fine. Rock? It's totally fine. Oh my god. Weapon X did get bigger. Muse got crazy. We did destroy a card left. Maybe Kid Omega counts as having a card destroyed left, or did I destroy one of those Deadpools left to be smart? I just forgot, I guess. There's too many new things happening, right? This is my first real recorded draft run. I've played a couple practice runs, but there's so much to take in. I guess we were covered there either way, though. So 2 wins. Let's go. 2 lives left. Ooh, what do we want to augment? On reveal goes off twice. Carnage is not usually good for that, right? Because you don't usually have a second layer of cards. Like Bucky Barnes, you wouldn't want to eat the Winter Soldier. Grandmaster, in theory, is kind of cool because but like ordering seems like it could be risky and weird. Maybe I think you go Tombstone, but at the same time, it's also kind of risky depending on the situation. You might not really want to destroy 2 cards, so that might get stuck. But it could potentially be crazy powerful if you play it carefully, which that makes me nervous. There's one thing I'm not good at. It's playing it carefully. Whoa, we are not great at Project Pegasus, but actually, you know what? I guess we can make it work. Tombstone going off twice here is not especially helpful, but I think just having... You know, having an early Deadpool is good. And of course, the pre-boosted Deadpool is fantastic too. That's really good news. Headpool chipping in as well. Oh yeah, I forgot our Bucky's coming in. That's actually going to be great. Man, getting that out of deck feels so much better than getting it out of hand, because now we're setting up for... oh! That sequencing! I didn't even think about that! Oh my god, Tombstone, you're a baller! Oh my god, we're getting a free summon here too off Doc Ock. Oh my god, what is going on? Doc Ock, Iron Fist, and Batroc is a wild combo. White Palace. Doctor Strange, okay. They got a Venom, which, I mean, it's buffed, I guess, so maybe they're not too mad about the Venom. I think we preload the Aranya. Maybe you still actually preload the Deadpool too, right? We can catch the Deadpool later, no problem. We're going to put these together here. Headpool being first is not ideal, but it's okay. Man, that Tombstone double instantly paying off is kind of a cool thought. Hey, this is a good way to move Batroc, yeah. They don't seem to have, like, the best move opener here. No! Destroy and Draw 2 is actually still pretty useful, honestly. Because now we maybe still find a Venom in time to make some big plays here. This actually, we would move the Deadpool. No, yeah, we don't want to move the Deadpool away. We want the Deadpool here. Oh, that's actually going to move Winter Soldier right, which is honestly pretty cool for a Venom, I guess. Maybe not that important either, honestly, but it might be fine. I gotta play the Doctor Strange somewhere, though, and if I play it in any other spot, the Deadpool moves away from the Headpool, which we don't want. We want those together, of course, so... I think this is totally okay. If we didn't have space from the Destroy on Nico, we'd be in trouble, but we do, obviously. Oh, Batroc moving, right? Yeah, we're kind of influencing that too, I forgot. Grandmaster Deadpool. Oh, Grandmaster right now I cannot use. I need to find my second Venom or Carnage here. We're really... Oh, Venom, let's go. Okay. Otherwise, we were going to get a little stuck. So now we have a cool play where we can go Grandmaster on the Venom, send it mid to clear space mid, and reactivate that Deadpool. That's pretty sweet. That said, I actually want to put this Deadpool there with Aranya. So actually, I'm going to play this Deadpool left just as a freebie right now. He's kind of doing nothing, but that's okay. Man, the opponent got a monster Venom. But them eating their Batroc, I don't know if they meant to, right? I mean, my Doctor Strange might have kind of interrupted that plan. That's kind of cool that we disrupted in a way. Hope's a little late, but still not terrible, I guess. 14 power Deadpool's crazy already. Venom's a monster. Like, we're just doing work right now, man. Carnage in the mix, too, actually, is pretty sweet. Because now we have this crazy turn. You play Deadpool here, you send it mid, you Grandmaster the Venom mid, he eats all of those. You get the 28 power Headpool back, and then I guess you eat the Aranya Deadpool combo over here as well. This is a crazy turn. Dude, the Aranya is insane in this deck, actually, dude. It's really cool. This Aranya is just nuts. It's really nice. This Venom is going to put a jillion points mid, and then we're going to have the Deadpool for a jillion more points wherever we want. Wow, this is perfect. I love how smoothly this is going. So now you can flip your choice left or right super hard. Spider-Woman. Okay, we'll just flip that with our giant Deadpool, no problem. Kid Omega a little late, but I just can't see anything mattering here, right? I think you just load up these two spots. I guess you're a little more exposed right, technically, so you put all your biggest guys there, and then you just do this, yeah. I don't think flipping left makes much difference. Right's going to be a definitive win either way. They just played the Spider-Man left, a little too late to do anything, and the monster Deadpools run away with this one. Yeah, really cool. Really nice. So far, it's felt like our balance, by the way, is okay, right? Like, I think a pretty good balance of kind of destroy versus targets, right? Final card choice here, Dormammu! Dormammu. Salvage as well is kind of crazy for us, but it's weird because like Dormammu already, when you summon him, you know, you kind of destroy two guys. He would come along with Salvage to destroy the third one, which may or may not be bad. It's almost like we don't care though, because we just want Dormammu, right? Like It may or may not be useful, but it just doesn't matter because Dormammu is going to be nuts. Like, that's all that really matters, right? So here we go. Game number 4, I believe. All right, summoning ritual. We need to get a destroy relatively early. I think you go Deadpool left first. We could put in the Aranya first, to be honest, since we don't have a destroy anyway. But what if we hit a Carnage on 2? I'll want to play it already, just to be extra safe. Hey, we have the same portrait. What's Rita doing with a Cyclops portrait, by the way? Oh, Sandbar's really tough for our Dormammus. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, as soon as I find a destroyer, we're cooking, man. We're in business, but I'm gonna be behind on my summoning ritual otherwise, dude. I need a post-play destroyer too. I need Carnage, Venom, etc. Not like not a Kid Omega, for instance. I got 2 Venoms in the deck. Be perfect right now. Oh, he drew the Dormammu. I mean, honestly, summoning a Dormammu here, though, would be pretty sweet. If I get the summoning ritual off Sakaar, we lose the chain. But getting a Dormammu for free would be pretty sick, actually. I'm reactivating the +2 on the Nico, so that's fine. Nothing amazing, but fine. Give me that Dormammu. Come on, dude. Oh, I'm not oh, Dormammu! He's gonna destroy Grandmaster, but the Nico... I didn't mean to buff the Dormammu, but I guess you kind of have to if you're doing it that way. It doesn't work otherwise. This is fine. Oh, Tombstone. Tombstone here is actually nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tombstone's crazy here. Early Doctor Doom from the opponent, by the way, is kind of scary, but Tombstone's nuts. He's double... Well, yeah, he doesn't destroy Dormammu Bucky, but it doesn't matter because he's destroying everything else here, which Aranya's coming back. That's fine. We get 2 big Deadpools in hand. The double on reveal Tombstone coming in clutch the way we've set up these Deadpools, man. This is actually going to save our game here because otherwise I feel like we just didn't have anything going on. Really nice to have the double Deadpool. Now finding a Venom too for turn 5 would be just absolutely insane. I'd take a Carnage, but a Venom would be completely nuts. Just absolutely obscene here, potentially. All right, 22 on the Dormammu too, I forgot, is actually great, right? Like, ton of points there. We do have this too. Oh, Venom. We don't worry about the summoning ritual, right? I think the Deadpools are just a more reliable path right now. Because Venom's insane too, right? We just don't... This is not even a concern. We could do it and destroy next turn, but I just want to get these Venoms going. Like, 12 power Venoms are the way to win this game. That Wiccan has Quick Draw, so they didn't get it on Quick Draw, obviously. Her curve was all blown out anyway. I feel like Wiccan would be a pretty hard card to use in draft mode, right? Like, just because you can't really build your list as consistently as you'd like, probably. Like, finding that perfect curve reliably seems like it'd be so tough to me. But a 15 power Venom already kind of checking left a little bit. That said, the Strange Supreme is eating some dudes, but now he's eating a dude that's left, so that wouldn't really change much, I guess. Summoning Ritual actually does advantage us more right now because they have 4 bodies, and then I can just kind of trail some in behind. So we would net 3 off this, which brings us to a 6-point deficit. Athena goes up by 3. And then Strange Supreme goes up by 2, presumably off the Doombot, because that's not really a net gain. That would be a 1-point deficit, or no, an 11-point deficit. Deadpool, in other words, is not exactly super safe there. I think maybe you just avoid left. I think you just don't care that much, right? And then you just go here. I think this has to be fine, right? You're just making Dormammu bigger, so you're even bigger. And like Topaz actually too, like well, Topaz in mid, yeah, this might be a bot opponent again, but it doesn't really change anything for us. Angela, Sasquatch. Oh, Sasquatch is really big, honestly, bigger than I expected. But we know the Deadpools will cover here, assuming I did the Aranya right anyway. Let's hope I got the Aranya right. Deadpool mid, there we go. Nice. He also would have won left, as we saw. Well, Strange Supreme's going to tick up, but I think, like you said, it's always hitting the Doombot, which is only +2, really. Yeah, Deadpool would have won left as well. It really was 11 to 12, like we said. 12 would have made us win by 1 point, but I think just safer to cover mid. Really good again, dude. Like, Tombstone double. The augments make such a big difference, man. It really is crazy how much they can power spike you. So now we're going into game number 5. We got a rare upgrade, regroup, return your lowest cost card here to hand to give it +3 power. So a bounce effect here, basically. Am I crazy to think the way this works on Carnage is that if Carnage eats everybody, he will be the lowest cost card here and he will bounce himself to hand? That sounds insane if that's true. Boy, I hope we get to play him this game to see that in action, because that sounds amazing. That sounds really cool. Oh my gosh. Like, just a self, it's like Toxin and Carnage together. Well, not exactly Toxin, no. So, I mean, like, not really. I mean, you know, but just having a second destroy activation and all that point scaling again, it just seems great. I guess there's some risk if it's like the final turn. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if it's the final turn? Wait a minute. Does this mean he... Does this mean I can't keep him on board? Because the on reveal will always go off, right? Uh-oh. I need like a Bucky Barnes then to keep him in play probably, right? Oh, I think I've made a huge mistake. Oh no, guys. Have I made a huge mistake? I got so big brained that I may have cycled back into tiny pea-sized brain. Because it's not like a one-time use thing, right? It's gonna happen. Let's see if he actually does. Oh, Bucky did. Oh my God, Bucky's actually insane right now. We can maybe just, he doesn't. Okay, okay, that's actually fine. We broke the chain, right? It's fine. I forgot we had Bucky tag in, so that kind of saved us here, honestly. Okay, that's good news, because now we don't have to stress about it. It's already done and over with. Job done. Life is easy and free now, dude. We're good to go. So Dormammu, we gotta remember, does have that salvage on reveal as well. So we can use him as both a crazy summon point, right? But also a an activator as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Tombstone right now, it can destroy a Bucky, but like we said, I sort of just want to use... The problem is, like, you don't really know if he's going to target the... Like, you don't know which phase is going to target the Bucky. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to time or control that or whatever. Left is going to be so hard for us to win, by the way, against an ongoing deck. I'm thinking I just already do just go ahead and do the... Just go ahead and do the Dormammu mid, right? Just lock it in. He's gonna eat the Winter Soldier, like I said, but maybe it's not that big a deal, right? I don't think it's that big a deal. Aranya's coming back somewhere. I don't really have a... Oh, no. Spider-Man hard countering me. No, I lose Dormammu. Random Spider-Man, dude. Absolutely brutal. Man. If Aranya goes mid again, we do get to Cycler again, which is pretty sweet, actually. I might have trouble winning this, though, dude. Oh, that Spider-Man really just broke all my plans wide open. I mean, left is gone, so I just got to get mid, which Venom is going to be crazy strong mid. Depending on where Aranya rolls here, too, could be really important. We could just throw away that Carnage to re-roll an Aranya, potentially, right? I haven't actually really tested that Aranya's activate works multiple times. I don't think it does. Like, I don't think if you like, that's not usually how cards work, right? Like, activate's a one-time game thing. Boy, this is a dreadfully weak setup here. Does Aranya's activate work if I eat her with Venom? That is a very important question for me right now. But also, I just don't really... I'm just not strong, right? But I can't really play Tombstone here. It's just too risky. It would destroy like Venom and stuff, or just destroy these. I can't play Dormammu literally at all. So I'm going to try to eat those cards left and redistribute those points mid, and maybe hope the opponent kind of abandons right and they go more mid and try to support mid harder. I don't know. I'm worried though. I feel like we have a lot of challenges right now. I'm only adding oh, they did go left harder to get that Smithsonian boost. Does Aranya still move Venom? I feel like she should, since the activate already happened, but I don't know if she needs to be on board or not. Or I guess she's on board anyway. So that actually, maybe, I think it works anyway, but that is really cool that, oh, Tribunal, what? That's fine, right? 11's not, there's no way 11's. Oh, it is enough! Bro, that Tribunal's 18 points. Dude, Smithsonian Blue Marvel is crazy. Oh my god, and he was 13 for some reason, I guess. I don't even know why. Like, maybe just a preset, one of the preset buffs, right? Dude, we lost! Dang! Dang! It's legit! I'm glad because we get more stuff. Regroup again. Boy, regroup is... I guess you could use it with like Kid Omega, maybe just, you know, on like a Deadpool or something, right? Where it's like, hey, I just take the Deadpool buff instead of the destroy because it's kind of just better anyway, right? That's kind of a cool use case. In a weird way, that's probably better than the Carnage, because like we said, that Carnage has some real risks that we still have to keep in mind. Like, I'm nervous. I'm now nervous about the Carnage. Like, that's like it could hurt us, right? All right, there's the Deadpool Kid Omega like we were talking about. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, actually. And then Bucky could maybe be some of that protection against even Dormammu or Carnage like we said. So we'll go Kid Omega here. Just bounce the Deadpool back to hand. Boy, if we pull that summoning ritual off Sakaar, we're kind of cooked. Kind of cooked. But honestly, everything's sort of bad. Deadpool would actually be the coolest hit, honestly. Star-Lord hits, man. Nebula ants. Oh, dude, my Dormammu just keeps getting cooked. Also, Iska is scary. Man. Oh, -2 cost. Oh my goodness, I thought that said -2 power. For a second, I was terrified. Yeah, you can go Kid Omega Deadpool, I guess, already. And then you just go Bucky Headpool, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have just put these into the Nebula, huh? I'm just thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, actually, to be honest. I'm just giving it, dude, I'm too caught up in my own stuff right now, and I'm supporting Iska too much. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. No, not like this. I was gonna eat there and bail out, but now the Kid Omega's there because of Cannonball, and it's like, oh god, everything's going disastrously right now. No. I got it. Mid's gone. I've just thrown mid away, I'm afraid to say. Oh my god, left is so strong too, dude. No way. Oh, I'm so cooked right now. How do I win this game? If you send Grandmaster mid, you bounce the Bucky. I mean, 2x Nico just doesn't... It doesn't do anything, right? You bounce the Winter Soldier, which, I mean, it does give you like a better play for next turn, if that makes sense. Because you get a 2/7 in hand, I think. Oh boy, I wish this was destroy and draw 2 for anything, dude. I wish this was destroy and draw 2. So this gives you a head pool and a 2/7 in hand, I think. Omega Red again. Oh my god, dude. The Omega Reds are crazy. Why are they so strong? Oh, now, yeah, Winter Soldier's coming to hand, like we said. He's actually a 210. I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's even sicker. That's so cool. They have so many points right, but honestly, a lot of them are just from Omega Reds. So, like, technically this holds, right? Oh no, this is a tie. So if you do this, they go to 10-7. No, dude. Well, you'd gain 2 points here. So it would be 10-9. Oh, I actually can't win. I can't win, guys. I've thrown, dude. No! I can't win. Like, you know this always loses. You just can't win. Oh, the drama is real, man. I think my opponents are probably bots since I'm playing this early. In most cases, anyway. I could have some other creators in the pool, but they're putting in some legit games here, dude. It ain't freebies. I'm cooked. Oh man, dude, we're down to our final game. This is wild. I'm glad though that we're getting to see. I gotta use my respawn token. Oh my god, I was thinking oh my gosh. Ooh, Deadpool with salvage, Bucky Barnes with salvage. There are some interesting. I guess you go Bucky probably. Well, you don't really want Bucky to gain power though. You want Deadpool to gain the power. Yeah, this is interesting. So this could put this Deadpool to a 1-7 basically from the opening rip. Dude, I can only use one respawn token per run. So this is it. If we lose here, we're done. We're done. Oh my god. I think I threw that last game a little bit by going too hard into that Iska and stuff, but I don't know, man. I'm scared now. I thought we were gonna cruise. We were cruising, and now we're not. I mean, losing our summoning rituals kind of awkwardly in both those losses is a part of the problem, I will say. Like, we just really didn't get our summoning rituals like we wanted. Aranya is fine. We got a Venom for the summoning ritual at least. We'd prefer like a Deadpool right now, actually. That 1-3 Deadpool would be nuts. Oh, I called it! Okay, actually, we still want to buff this, right? Probably fine to do that now. Mosh Pit's really, really good, but unfortunately we put the Aranya right, so we can try to get the Deadpool back there, but he's, oh, this is so insane for this Venom! Oh! This Deadpool salvage is so nuts! Oh! Oh, that is actually insane. You can't script this insane of a result, dude. The Venom here is 1,000,000 points, man. Aranya mid is nuts too. 49-point Venom on turn 3. What? What? And I can send him mid too to eat this Deadpool again, which I think we will, right? Because you can still Deadpool into the hospice later. Like, that's not a concern or anything, right? Oh my goodness, dude. So Dormammu's also setting up to be really, really strong right as well, because I'm gonna have Winter Soldier Grandmaster, or you could maybe just put the. Oh, actually, I got to play left, so. We may have to do like summoning ritual with like Nico, Deadpool or something, which is also totally fine, by the way. Deadpool is going to carry hospice all on his own. We're not worried about that in the slightest. Dude, this is completely... Oh my goodness. We have, we've gotten every possible upgrade to our deck, and it has become just crazy strong now. It is just obscene how good this deck is right now. I forgot he's eating Aranya too. No! Oh, never mind. It's... I forgot that salvage is repeatable too. Oh my. I was for a second thinking we weren't gonna get the Dormammu there. Dude, the chains of plays right now. The Dormammu worked even though the... Oh, no. Oh, never mind. We're not on Destroy 2. I got caught up in my... That's fine. It was just the steal. Okay, we're all good. Thank God it wasn't Destroy 2 because I forgot that Deadpool is gonna eat a card. This is, again... Oh, we don't actually have to play left anymore, but we might as well, right? So Deadpool eats lowest power. So he will eat the Nico. The Nico will still destroy him and send him to hand, which would actually turn off the summoning ritual. I want summoning ritual here. Can I still get the yeah, Dormammu's in the graveyard, so that's fine. It's actually really good news now that so this Deadpool gets destroyed. He eats the Nico. I think this is fine, right? I hope I didn't missequence something here, or, you know, I don't know. Spider-Man or something could also screw with us if they have multiple Spider-Mans. We've had that happen already today. This is going to be my actual first good Dormammu. Now, Dormammu's not going to have anything to eat once he on reveals, but that's okay. So Deadpool's going to go back to hand at 80 here. Which, I mean, I can't lose, right? Like, there's just no earthly world where you lose here. Wait, no target. Oh, there really is no Dormammu left. That was the destroy, right? Huh. I kind of thought I'd pulled Dormammu out of the graveyard there. We were on destroy 2 of your characters here to summon Dormammu. We had 2 characters. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I'm a little... Wait. Valkyrie? What? It's a disaster. Oh no! Actually, I think you just do this, don't you? I think you just go Venom right, don't you? Because that's a lot of bonus power off Hospice. You're gaining 10, 11, which is really like 22. Oh my gosh, dude, that is... Maybe you just go Deadpool mid, too. That is terrifying! You could even do Tombstone. He eats these 2, which kind of don't matter. And then Venom the Tombstone, so you're even bigger. Aranya would never end up left, but she might even just get bigger left. That Valkyrie is insane. If I lose to that Valkyrie, I'm gonna lose my mind, actually. I think we're okay though, right? No! I forgot about salvage! No! We're still okay, maybe. I forgot. Oh no, please go left. No. I forgot about salvage. No. I'm too small right anyway. Not like this. My first recorded draft run is in disaster. Salvage. There's so many new mechanics to memorize and not ruin your game plan. Because I had salvage, this became one of the 2 smallest cards mid, and Tombstone beat me. All I had to do was play Deadpool mid, and I would have won the game because they didn't play left. Dude, this is crazy though. Can we just talk about this? 168 power Deadpool. You just like, oh, there's so many new things to remember, man. Draft actually adds a ton of complications to the game in a really fun way. So many layers of power. Just some of these things you have to be really, really careful with. Really, really careful with. 4 wins is still great. I'm really sad I didn't pull it off, but that's my fault. Oh man. Oh man. There we go. Okay. Good job, guys. We did it. So there you go. That is Marvel Snap's new limited time game mode draft. I can certainly see a lot of potential with this one. This is the sort of thing that really scratches some itches for me, being able to customize cards, make them do extra super special things, get multiples of cards. There's a lot of really fun stuff I think you can play around with here. So stay tuned throughout the week. I'm going to try playing lots more draft runs so you can see some cool decks, probably see some failed decks as well, and we can learn together how exactly to master this new game mode. But first, I'd like to thank Marvel Snap once again for sponsoring this video. You can check links down in the description below if you're curious about hopping back into Snap. There are certainly some really cool login rewards right now to help you get back into action on your Infinite Climb, and of course lots and lots and lots of draft tickets to help you check out the new mode. Hopefully though, you just remember your cards have augments, unlike me.